Race 7 is a novice 750. Trap 1 for One Moment, 2 Kishlawn Shakira, 3 Scully's Grace, 4 Battle Cry, 5 Barrow Chief, and in 6 Almighty Paddy. Fitzy, what do you fancy?
I'll probably be going against the majority of people watching this race here. I expect 4 Battle Cry to be an extremely short price favourite, which is solely the reason I'd oppose her. I mean, she's getting on a bit now, albeit she still seemed to run the top of her game back in September during the Derby. She ran the 5-5 on the undercard, she did 28.06 from behind Highview Celt, who's a very good dog. I mean, she passed him like he was standing still. She was probably 15 clear to escape. Her runs home, she's comfortably broke 12 seconds home. I think she's done about an 11.83 one night, which is quite frankly sensational for the 5-5 in the third bend home. Suggest she will stay this, but I thought she might have a small bit of a task on her hands to clear the inside 3. Try 3 especially. She's run well over 5-5 in a few okay races. Now, not anywhere near the grade of what Trap 4 has been Battle Cry throughout her career, but she could potentially just hold her up a small bit around the bottoms, which are the first 2 on the 750. Trap 1 started well when it romped home, and Y'all did 28.90. Y'all form stands up anywhere. She's bred to stay. Coming up from Tipperary, 28.97 was a perfectly acceptable trial in Shelbourne. She'll need to go a lot faster for the first 28 seconds of this race, though, to be playing a part. 5 Barrow Chief is an interesting dog. He was a long way behind Battle Cry in his last start at the third bend, and found a lot of trouble. I think he ended up being beat about 13 lengths behind Battle Cry, but it probably would have been closer to 4 or 5 lengths if he hadn't incurred trouble on the third corner. He did run a massive race over 5.75 in October behind Rockburst Mike. I mean, there was a few strong runners in that, and he was probably 5-6 lengths off the pace halfway, and he was only beat 3.5, 4 lengths. He went well into the escape, but he's not held that sort of form at all since. That's the standout run on this card. He's probably been a good few lengths off of that recently, and he probably will seek to go left from 5. Battle Cry head straight to the fence from 4. That leaves Almighty Paddy in 6. That's who I like in the race. He's a relentless galloper. Calling him one pace is probably a bit harsh, but he does seem to he traps okay, and he turns handy enough for 5.75, 600. And he just relentlessly takes a small bit of ground out of dogs. He doesn't have this massive burst down the back or massive burst home. He just keeps going the whole way to the escape. His clocks over the 5.75 and 5.25 home from the third bend suggests he will definitely stay at 750. I know there were a few people looking to pay very good money for him after his run behind Razzle Dazzle Peaky, and Purcell decided to keep a hold of him. So he must have high hopes that he'll be a nice talent over 750. He probably has a bit more scope than the rest of the field, purely off his extended 4-bend form. And while Battle Cry is likely to be the best 750 bitch in here, she's not getting any younger. Her time left over 750 is probably a little bit more limited than the bottom, who could be a very nice 750 dog come the summer. So I'd take a chance at a likely fair price. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all if you can get 3-1, 7-2 at the bottom. They could put the 4 in anywhere between 4-6 and 4-9. I'd have to take her on at that.
So Fitzy's fancy for race 7 is Trap 6, Almighty Paddy.